little reader sticker is called The Pig Who Cried Wolf. It's based on the story of the boy who cried wolf. Once upon a time, there were 3 brother pigs, with the last name Little. The first one was named Percy Little. Percy. Percy Little. He lived in a house made out of twigs, foil gum wrappers, and popsicle sticks. He was a very silly pig and was always playing foolish pranks. Paul, the second pig, lived in a plain cottage. He was more sensible than Percy Paul. The third brother, Parker, lived in a brick house. He was the most sensible of the 3 little pigs. One day, Percy decided to play another of his pranks. He called Paul on his cell phone.
Oh my! Oh no! Paul, help! I need help quick!
What is it? What is it?
There's a big bad wolf at my door, and he's gonna huff, and he's gonna puff, and I think he's gonna blow my house down.
Don't worry.
Hurry!
Don't worry, Percy. I'll take care of the wolf. I'll be right over. I'll see you soon.
Paul raced over to Percy's house. When he arrived, there was no wolf. Percy fell on the ground and rolled around giggling.
Look at his face! I got him! Look at you!
That's not funny, Percy. I should have called. You should have called someone out on yourself and pretending the wolf is out to get you. I'm not happy to be here.
But Percy didn't listen. The next day, he decided to play the same prank on Parker. Percy started up his computer and sent Parker an email.
Help! Help! A big bad wolf has broken into my home. He stole my cell phone. I'm hiding here in my bedroom, sending you an email. You have to rescue me, Percy. Or Parker, you have to rescue me.
Oh, no. This is terrible. Don't worry. I'll be right over.
He's too hot, and he's going to puff, and I think he's going to blow my house down.
Parker raced over to Percy's house. When he arrived once again, there was no wolf. Once again, Percy fell on the ground and rolled around giggling.
It works every time! I got you, just like I got...
Laugh now, Percy. Go ahead, laugh now.
It works every
This is no way to behave. No way to behave.
I'm sorry. It works every time though, because you even look funnier than Paul did. I think that one, yeah, right, like one really is going to show up at my door and blow it
A
down.
wolf may not be blowing your house down, but you are certainly blowing your credibility.
Credibility, huh? Ooh, that's a big word from Parker Little. I think I'll start calling you Professor Parker.
Parker stormed out of Percy's house. He lost the view. And went home. But Percy seemed to hardly notice. Then, around midnight, he heard a knock at his door.
Who is that knocking on your door?
It's the big bad wolf!
It's a big bad wolf.
I'm looking at my people. Yeah, right. I recognize your voice, Parker. Nice try. I'm the prank master, and nobody pranks me.
Let me in! Let me in!
Percy looked at the people on his door. It certainly wasn't Paul. It didn't look like Parker. It really was a big bad wolf.
What do you want?
I'm here to huff. I also I'll also be doing some puffing. And in the end, I suspect that I will have succeeded in blowing your house down. That's my plan. I'm not going to eat you or anything. But when I'm finished, you'll need to find a new home.
Help! Help!
kept on shouting, but nobody came.
Help!
True to his word, the big bad wolf blew Percy's house down. The next morning, Paul and Parker came by to visit. They found Percy sitting sadly in the ruins of his house. They helped him build a new house, but they also gave Percy some advice.
Now, never cry. Wolf is a joke, okay? Pretty soon, no one will ever believe you anymore. Then when the big black really shows up on your doorstep, no one will help.
It's a matter of trust, Percy. We have to be able to believe the things you say. As Paul says, never cry wolf.
I've learned a very important lesson today. I don't know how to thank you, Paul and Parker. Can I offer you a stick of gum?
No,